And we will be back here on Moundridge Sports Network for a little bit of 1 versus 2 action here. Inman and Moundridge. Big sub-state implications tonight as both teams are looking to solidify themselves as that 1 seed. And essentially this is the HOA championship, for the girls. As coming out, your starters for Moundridge is number 20, Hattie Hecox, number 2, Addie Patrick, number 3, Kim Youngwoo, number 11, Hallie Hecox, and number 24, Macy Kamiko. A lot of people here tonight for homecoming, as pretty big game here. A lot of times the Cats love to come out for these types of events. Big opportunity here for both teams, like I said, to get a great start to sub-state, and getting that 1 seed in that top bracket is what you need, as you're going to have a little harder path as the 1 seed in the second bracket. As starters for the Teutons, number 11, Taylor Fraze, number 14, Renee Eady, number 34, Sutton Harris, and at number 15, Ellie Timish, and then rounding things off, number 23, Morgan Flynn. As tipping things off is number 34, Sutton Harris. She is quite the volleyball player, committed to the University of Utah. And she's going to be a pretty key role next year for Inman. This has been her team for a while. As tipping things off, Kamiko versus Harris, and the ball will go straight to Inman. Here's Edie on a nice little curl around here. Now comes Harris. Harris takes her power dribble down to Timish. Timish inside. That one is stolen away by Hecox, and it's tipped to her sister. As inside here is Unruh. Unruh back around to Hecox. Again, this dribble drive offense is what they really like, and they'll flash inside to the post. As that one is blocked by Taylor Fraze, and Inman will regain possession. Remember, both these teams are 2 really good teams. Moundridge sitting at 15-2, and Inman sitting at 13-2. So both these teams know how to win, and it should be a pretty good game here tonight. It's inside, here's Fraze. Inman running their curl around offenses. You're going to see a lot of movement throughout the paint as well, as they do move the ball pretty well. Here's Timish. Down to Harris. She takes a power dribble, drives through, stops, finds Fraze. Fraze will stop and pop at the elbow, put one up, and that one is off, and rebounded by Hecox. Hecox right to her sister, trying to delegate her offense. They're going to run these dribble drives as Patrick cuts through the paint, finds Kamiko, back to Hecox. Hecox takes a 3-ball just off the lip of the rim. Rebounded herself, though. Will take it up and will score on the board first. The Cats with a Hattie Hecox bucket. As Harris has this at the elbow now, inside to Fraze. Fraze puts up a layup, and that is just off and rebounded by Kamiko. As she will give this to Unruh to set up the offense. As Unruh will fly through the lane, lay one up. Great rebound by Kamiko inside, now to Hecox. Hecox back around to Kamiko, puts one up and will get the foul and just barely misses the N1 there. As she'll go to the line for 2. As that one by Kamiko is good, as she will go 2 for 2 from the line, as Inman's going to walk it up the floor. Needs to get a shot here to establish some early momentum. As inside here is Timish. He's driving around his Fraze. That one's stolen away by Hecox, and great defense from the Cats, and Kamiko is slow to get up. As they will stop the game on a timeout, as the officials didn't stop the game. As that hurt Kamiko, slow to get up, favoring that leg, as hopefully she is okay. As looks like she just took a hard fall, and will come Stoss. As Kamiko holding that tailbone a little bit, just kind of took a hard tumble, as she looks to be okay. As Patrick takes a stutter there, and that's rebounded by Harris, and Harris is going to drive inside, whole head of steam, puts it up over Hecox, and she scores. Sutton Harris is on the board with 2. As she's quite the mid-range shot and quite the experienced player, as Unruh's shot is just off as she gets the rebound. And inside now is Timish on a fast break. She stutters a little bit, waits outside on the wing, picks up her dribble, back to Stott. Inside, to Harris, tipped away by Unruh, and Unruh will lay it up for 2. On the board now is Unruh. As that one will be tipped away out by Hecox, and on comes Conkling. Fraze looking, that's tipped away by Hecox, retained by Unruh. She drives through on Harris, puts up a layup, and will score once the N1, but can't get it. As timeout, Inman 8-2, Moundridge on top, looking nice here defensively and taking advantage of Inman's mistakes. As that'll be a quick 30-second break. As in comes Kamiko, still favoring that tailbone, is looking to come back. She's 2 free throws early on. It's 8-2, 3:59 in the first, and they will call a foul on Unruh. Is lobbing up to Harris, tipped away by Unruh. She's on a fast break here and will lay this up to go up by 8 and get her fourth point of the game. Cami Unruh heads up defense there as she is so skilled, and she actually gets her 6th point, as inside his phrase. Looking for Harris, will find a cutting Nichols, but passes up, puts one up, and that one is rebounded by Kamiko. 3:36 left to go, 10-2. As Hecox now over top, gets a screen from Unruh, thinks about a 3, can't take it. As Conklin now back out to Hecox. Kamiko spins around, tries to put one up, and gets that taken away, but Hecox finds it, lays it up, and gets the and one. Patty Hecox is on a roll here tonight with 4 early on, as Moundridge is starting to really take a hold of this basketball game and proving why they are so good. As Inman did beat them in volleyball, ended their season as 12-2, as Hecox heads to the line for 1. And Hecox will score the N1, so a nice 3-point play there. 13-2, 3:13 left to go. As pink out tonight, so that's why you're seeing pink everywhere. Pink on the scoreboard, as supporting a great cause here tonight. Timish now. Looking, Conklin closely guarding. She drives through, finds Fraze. Back to Timish. There'll be another turnover for Inman, and Inman only has the 2 points off of the Harris layup as she's trying to get her squad back in this game. 2:44 left to go. 13-2 here in the first. Inside, Macy will spin around, puts one up, and a rare miss from her as Conklin and Kamiko will both fight for the rebound, and they will call that Moundridge ball. And Inman is not happy with that one. And now Moundridge is not happy with that one. It's a pretty packed house here tonight, so it's going to be pretty loud as the refs retaining some boos. Timish right back over here is Edie, and that would be stolen away by Conklin, and she walks it back out, finds Unruh up top. She drives it on, shakes it, bakes at the top of the wing, and this one's now to Patrick. Patrick to Conklin. Conklin thinks about a 3, picks up her dribble, finds Patrick again, as she'll take a 3 ball, and it's good. Addie Patrick with 3 for herself, as that's her first points of the game. Moundridge up 16-2. Timish tries a 3 ball of her own, and that one is just too long. .137 in the first, 16-2. Moundridge still not letting go of the momentum they have. Inman has just looked sloppy this first quarter. Patrick now up top, foul find Conklin. Conklin to Stoss inside, cuts around, can't find it. Patrick just came off that big 3 ball here. Hecox will find Stas. Stas closely guarded by Harris. And Hecox will turn that one over as Maddie Parsons has this down to Timish now. Timish drives in, takes a stutter, and will find Fraze. Inman overall, they're running their offense pretty well tonight. The problem is shots aren't falling or they're turning it over. Inside look for Fraze. Fraze puts one up and she will break the run as Inman is on the board now, 16-4. Fraze gets her first of the night. Inside a no man's land, rebounded by Stas, down to Conkling. Conkling's three ball rattles the rim and out as Unruh will put one up, and a huge block from Harris. As driving inside is Sutton now. She puts up the layup, and that one is just off, rebounded by Patrick. 19 seconds remain. Unruh drives baseline, will put up a left-handed reverse layup and gets it to go. Cami Unruh with a nice finish inside. 18-4 now as Nichols will have this one. Drives down, finds Timish. 2 seconds left. Timish puts up a three ball, and that one is wide left again. So that'll do it for our first quarter in a hostile gym here. A lot of people have filed in, and more to follow with the boys game. 18-4 is your first quarter score, and we'll be back. As we'll be back here for second quarter action, 7:55 on the board, 18-4 after that dramatic first quarter. Unruh loses it, retains possession inside. Kamiko looking, we will find Patrick. As big time three ball here from Patrick, and she will score. Putting the Cats up big here, 21-4. Patrick on the board with 2 threes. Harris at the top of the elbow, drives inside over Unruh, puts one up, and that one will not get the spin she wants. As Hecox will have this one, almost tipped away by Harris inside. Driving through is Unruh, she puts one up and will go to the line for 2. As Unruh will score that free throw, and that puts her at 8 points tonight, soon to be 9 if she makes this. As timeout Inman and 30 seconds, and so far Moundridge has just really taken control tonight. I mean, they have not let Inman have any sort of breathing room. Overall, played the best game they've had all season. They've come out hot, they've come out ready to go. And this team looks ready to go for Sub-State. As coming out of that break, Unruh at the line as so far made her first and looks to make her second, which she will. That puts her at 9 points tonight here in the second quarter. As 23-4, as Timish will drive inside and puts one down to Edie. Edie back around here to Fraze, as still good ball movement by Inman. The problem is shots aren't falling, where they're turning it over as Nichols to Timish. Timish puts up a contested 3-ball, and that one is just out. Great rebound by Hecox. Stolen away by Nichols back to Harris. Harris tries to get it to Fraze, puts one up, and will draw the foul. Let's go to the line for 2. As Harris will go to the line for 2. As her first is off. It's still that dry spell for Inman continues with 6:31 here and the second. As just overall can't break this streak of scoring, and then they'll go on and then they'll turn the ball over, and Moundridge has already got 6 points as again Harris misses on a tough break from her. Inside here to Patrick. She sidesteps, finds Hecox, thinks about it, gets Harris to bite, puts up a nice move, and will go to the line for 2. As again, Kamiko taking a tough fall. As she looks to be okay on that, as Hecox will go to the line for 2, 23-4. With 6:20 left to go in the second. Hecox misses that one, so 24-4 as Moundridge in this highly rated matchup has just overall came out here and just handled business. As Harris still looking, will settle on an Eddie. Eddie dances around, closely guarded by Hecox, drives through the lane, puts one up and scores. As she's got 2, so 3 out of the 5 starters for Inman have 2 points tonight. And that's stolen away by Fraze, and here comes some momentum opportunities. Nichols loses the ball, puts one up anyway, high arcing shot, doesn't get the bounce she wanted. Rebounded by Kamiko, now to Hecox, Hecox to her sister. As that one is off. And again, the Moundridge student section barking at the officials. Timish back around to Parsons. Parsons inside to Harris. Harris drives away, but stolen and ripped away by Hecox. As Hecox to Unruh. Unruh to Kamiko. She drives around, puts one up, and that one's rebounded. Here comes Unruh with a 3-ball, and it's all courts. Cami Unruh, big time 3-ball, 27-6, 13 points for Unruh. As subs are in for Conkling. She comes on for Patrick. Hecox, excuse me. As Conklin has it. Back around to Unruh. Unruh thinks about it, tries to take a stopping three, settles for Hecox. (27-6), 4:31 left to go in the second, as Timish will go behind the back, looking over, nice handles, gives this to Parsons. Parsons, three ball is good. Parsons on the board with 3 tonight. Inman with 9, 27 to 2, or 9, excuse me. As Patrick takes a three ball of her own. That one is just off, rebounded by Inman. Harris now checks up. And lobbing it up inside. It's ripped away by Kamiko and jump ball. As Harris is going to take that one on the baseline inside. Here's Fraze. As Fraze will lose the ball, and another mental mistake here for Inman. And they will call that Inman's ball. As spinning outside here is Unruh. Unruh driving down, looks for Conklin. Conklin puts up a layup, and that one is just off. Big time rebound by Hecox, and she puts it up. Out of Hecox tonight with 7 points. Inside, looking, and ripped away by Katz, and a huge timeout call there by Huxman. And like I've said all game, it's been the story of the game. The Cats are just playing they've had a better night than Inman is. I mean, they are really just taking control here. Really, really just proving their dominance. And this is a big game. This is essentially the HOA title. If you win this, there's a great chance that you end up winning that title. And you get that top bracket 1 seed, that golden top bracket, as now you're looking for a big time comeback here if you're Inman. And I think the biggest thing they can do is just take some discipline shots. I mean, we said it all season about taking discipline shots, and it really is one of the most important factors here in a game like this. As Inman should use their curls a lot more and get the ball to their playmakers. Why not have Harris shoot a couple? Timish is off tonight, but she could get on. Moundridge could easily, this league could easily, plenish away. Unruh walks it up, thinks about it, finds Patrick, wide open three ball. That one is just off, rebounded by Unruh, puts one up, gets a high arcing shot, tipped away by Harris. Now comes Eddie, as she drives through, rips around, and it's stolen by Hecox. She takes it down. Again, Hecox, 2 steals, big time, and a huge fall here. And she looks to be okay. She'll little line for 2 as foul is on Timish. 29-9, 2:30 left. As Hecox puts that one up. as she will miss her second as 30 to 9 is her score, excuse me. Timish inside and into no man's land again. They're just not moving the ball as well as they should. Harris thinks about it, takes a jab. Unruh has played very good defense here tonight as she's not gotten very much space. Inside, Fraze takes a shot, and that one is just off. Rebounded by Timish, and that one will be mixed up. They will call that Inman ball. As in here to Harris. Harris up top at the key, drives around, spins back, and they will call a foul on Unruh. Stick around after the girls' game at halftime. Our homecoming celebration will take place. 30 to 9, 1:55 in the second. Parsons up top. Wants to find Nichols, but can't. Spins back around to Eddie. She drives inside. Moundridge doing this trap thing with Unruh. And Nichols inside, turns around, puts one up off the glass. Too hard as rebounded by Canico. She tries to get it inside to Unruh. Back out to Nichols. Nichols' shot is just off again as they will call a foul on Harris. 1:30 left to go, 30 to 9. As Peacocks over to Unruh, and they will call 8 seconds. Parsons back around the top of the key will fire inside of Nichols. 1:13 in the second. Driving inside is Harris through two defenders' hands out to Eddie. Eddie's three ball is just off as rebounded by Inman. Eddie has this now, crossing into under a minute in the second quarter, and that one will be Inman ball. Harris will put that up and will go to the line for one. Great move there by Harris as 30 to 11, starting to crawl back into this game a little bit, make this interesting. He's going to have to grind this one out if you're Inman. There's 51 seconds on the board, 30 to 12. Second quarter, back around to Hecox. Hecox to Conkling. Conkling trying something, skip pass over to Hecox. Drives the baseline, takes it back out. Around the corner, up top to Conkling. Hecox now 25 seconds left, 30 to 12. Pink out here tonight, homecoming, heading into this first half. Closing out of this first half, heading into the second half. As looking to solidify a nice padded win and a great win on their resume for the Cats as Inman started to crawl back, and for reasons like that, a lot of turnovers this game. Two seconds left. Is throwing one up as Parsons And that will be off. 30-12 will do it for our first half, as we'll take it to the break, as we'll be back in 10.
All right, welcome back to the Inman and Moundridge matchup. Okay, welcome back to the Moundridge-Inman matchup. We got a great start for our Wildcat girls. 30-12 in the first half. They're commanding the floor, pushing the ball in transition. They're all around getting better looks. One thing that Inman needs to do is sway the momentum in their favor for the rest of the game. Is just be smart, rebound the ball, just play good defense. You know, they can't get flustered. They have to stay composed and have a bunch of passion in their gameplay. These are the top 2 girls teams in the district and in regional play. So this has been a great matchup so far. You got big names on the Wildcat side like Cami Unruh, who's done a whopping 13 points tonight. And Macy Kamiko, who cleans the glass, got a lot of rebounds and 2 points for herself. And other side of the ball, Inman, you got Sutton Harris, who's pretty much their best player. Does a lot for Inman, so good game so far. We got 1:15 left until the third period of play starts. Just denied a post game and execute plays, and both teams will have a good game. So that was in a recap. We will catch you guys in the third quarter.
As coming out of the half here, Moundridge is looking to carry that momentum forward as they are on a roll here tonight. 30-12, Unruh leading the score with 13. As they will inbound here, Hecox to Unruh, joined by Joe Azarito. Unruh shakes and bakes, top of the wing. Drives around, thinks about it, will settle for Patrick. Patrick back out to Hecox. Again, driving inside here. Moundridge has just kind of ran through Inman's defense in total here. As you can see, there are a lot of passes inside. Kamiko, a little hurt after her tumble in the first quarter. Is driving down, putting one up, and that one is just off here in the third.
That's a good take by Kamiko. Always finding a way to get off the glass, either draw the foul or make the 2-point bucket. Great post work by Kamiko.
30-12, Kamiko goes to the line and scores that. Remember, she went 2 for 2 from free throw in the first quarter. As she will go 2 for 1, 1 for 2, excuse me. Coming out, here's Nichols up top with the key, driving around, will settle for Eddie, and that one is picked up by Timmis just barely before crossing. Harris now, left side wing, over to Fraze. Fraze back around. We'll hand it off to Timish. Skip pass inside here. Is stripped away by Kamiko, and then we'll call a foul on that.
And one thing about Inman's offense is they have great patience. You know, they don't make those easy turnovers that other teams do, and they just find a way to score on most possessions.
As Fraze will put one up, and that one is just off. Rebounded by Harris. She throws it up. and they will call a foul on the floor. As lobbing up here to Fraze. Fraze will score as Taylor is now 4 points tonight. Inside here to Hecox. Hecox skip pass to Unruh. She drives baseline, finds Kamiko, and Timish will draw the foul. Conklin to inbound will find Hecox. Hecox's three ball is all courts inside again. Moundridge is really just taking advantage as a big-time three ball there from Hattie Hecox.
And Moundridge has been running a good offense all night. As you can see, 34-14, they're up 20. They've just been commanding there.
And big three here from Harris. That's off. Picked up by Unruh. Unruh dives on it before Eddie will also. And that will be a jump ball.
That's great hustle from the Wildcats in that jump ball and not letting a silly mistake.
Parsons will check in. Back around to Timish. Timish looks Eddie, drives through, big time ejection there from Hecox as her sister will inhale the miss, and driving it inside now is Unruh. Thinks about it. Over to Hecox. Hecox another three ball, and it's good. Hattie Hecox with 13 tonight.
You know, Inman needs to start learning from their mistakes. They can't leave Hecox open in the same spot twice.
Timish back around. Drives inside, and they will call a foul. And she'll go to the line for two. As basket is no good from Timish. And Timish goes 1 for 2 from the line, so 37-15. Here comes Unruh with a deep three ball, and that one is off, rebounded by Conklin. Conklin needs to get the ball to Hecox, but takes her time. Now here's Unruh at the wing, as to Hecox again. As Conklin takes a three ball, and that one is just off. And rebounded by Unruh, and she puts that one up.
But the Wildcats do seem to clean up most of their mistakes. They have to lay up off the glass, so good cleanup there.
They're a very good offensive rebounding team. That's how they get ahead like this, is they take advantage of your defense slipping up, not boxing out. They crash the boards very well.
Yeah, and if the Teutons are going to make those easy mistakes, it's going to be pretty easy for the Wildcats to just capitalize on them and do things right the first time. Harris has 2 at the line. First one just rattles out. Wildcats with a substantial lead in the third quarter.
As Harris at the line and will put this one in. Back over, Hecox in the corner to Kamiko. She drives inside, and that one is tipped away, but rebounded by Moundridge. Cutting through is Hecox. Hecox will put one up, stolen by Timish. And she will take this down, puts a high arcing layup in and gets the bank that she wanted. Timish on the board with 3 points tonight. Heacox driving through it. Inman kind of putting on this press as Unruh now up top. Curls around, a screen from Heacox. Now to Hallie Heacox. Her three-pointer is off, but rebounded by Kamiko as she will put up a floater and will go to the line for two. As Hallie Heacox on the board with 2 points tonight. And she will score. As rebounded by Heacox, rips it away, and they will call a jump ball. As that will be Moundridge ball.
And the Wildcats just feel like they're making all the right moves tonight.
As Unruh up top on the keys, Harris closely on her. As Heacox will find Unruh. Unruh thinks about a three, takes a step inside, and they will call a travel.
You know, those are the little mistakes we're talking about with the Wildcats. You know, those little travel calls, losing the ball, getting turnovers. Just can't have that if you want to keep a huge lead against a ranked team.
As Fraze will go in and will go to the line for two, and she's scoreless tonight. As Conklin gets charged for her second.
And the refs will discuss here. Fraze at the line now. Her first one. Nothing but net. A little follow through. Fraze a chance to send them to a 20-point deficit.
Heacox inside to her sister now at the top of the key. We'll find Patrick, and an interesting thing is Addie Patrick has actually not played at all, which is kind of rare at this point. Heacox tries a three ball. That one is just off the top of the rim, rebounded by Timish, and she will give it right back to Hallie as she will drive through and find Kamiko. Kamiko to Hattie. as Patrick will stop and pop, and that one is off. As Timish will put one up and will travel.
Inman will get a couple replacements here. Wildcats is kind of out of waste time here. They got a substantial lead, 21-point deficit. Let's see what
Patrick
they can do.
takes a 3 ball, as that one is off. (40-19), 2:03 remains. Breaching in running clock territory. Back over here is Unruh. As Stas will flip around, puts one up, and it swirls the cylinder and in.
What a nasty spin move by Stas. Get a tough bucket off the window.
As puts it up is Harris, who puts another one up, and that one is again off. Sutton Harris, not her best with 6, is driving through is Unruh. She puts another one down. Euro steps, puts one up, and that one is just off. 1:12 left to go.
About a minute left, winding down the third.
Fraze will find Harris. Harris takes a 3 ball, and she gets the end one. Sutton Harris. A big time shot there. 22-42, down by 20.
The and one 3-point play from Harris will send the score Inman down 20. An opportunity for a 4-point play.
Harris will score that. Down by 19. Peacocks now time winding down in the third quarter, 42 seconds. Conquering now. Up by 19, driving around, will find Peacock. She rips through, and they will call a foul on Eddie.
And the Wildcats again showing good patience, just playing their game and letting the Teutons make the mistakes. They're not trying to turn the ball over. They're getting great looks on both sides. They're playing a high IQ game late in this third quarter and early in the fourth. Inbound to Hecox, giving it off to her sister.
Hecox back around, and then we'll call that Moundridge ball. Five seconds left as Hecox deep 3-pointer. That one is just off, and that one will be swatted at Harris from Hecox, and that'll do it for our third quarter, 42-23. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, great game so far by the Wildcats, making a substantial lead, 19 points. Got one more quarter of play. Going to see what both teams can pull out. Who's going to have the biggest energy on the bench and on the court. Got a little bit of a break until the fourth quarter.
Up as Patrick now over to Hecox. Hecox, or Kamiko, excuse me, down to Hecox, not a Conqueror. As Hecox drives inside, looks for Patrick for a 3-ball, and that one is just off, rebounded by Hecox, down to Kamiko. Moundridge still showing that intensity. Statistically, not the best team in the fourth quarter. They lay off the gas a lot. Conklin gets a nice pass inside to Hecox.
That's a great cleanup by the Wildcats. Getting the rebound from Patrick's miss.
Timish inside to Fraze. Fraze looks for Eddie, will not have it. Drives through, puts one down before being slammed down by Kamiko as Conklin will have the ball now. 44-23, 6:42 left to go in the fourth. Macy down to Patrick. Patrick to Hecox. Hecox back to Kamiko. She spins around, fades away, puts one up, and will not get it to go. Great rebound inside by Conklin. Hecox will put a jump shot, and that one is off. Almost rebounded by Kamiko, but now Harris has this. She glides down the court and will not make that. Gets called for the foul.
You know, even this late in the fourth quarter, the Wildcats are still being really physical on defense. They're not giving up any easy buckets, especially with their lead. Points. Now a 20-point lead from the Wildcats. Playing a fantastic game so far. Harris has one more to cut the lead to 19. So during the second, showing their work ethic.
As Hecox to Conklin. Conklin back around to Patrick. Swarmed up. Inman in desperation time here. Chucks one up, and she gets the bank inside as Harris on the board.
What a shot from Harris.
44-28, bank shot. This press sort of working. Moundridge inside. Looks to Conklin. Puts one up and will go to the line for two. Nichols inside, tries to get a drop off, but Hecox will run through her. (45-28), 5:37 in the fourth. Nichols is looking, finds Fraze, who's been relatively quiet tonight with 4. Inman trying to come back, needing desperation shots. Nichols puts one up, and that one is off. Conklin in trouble as she sets that screen. As Kamiko will find under back to Conklin. Patrick, deep three-pointer. Just off the lip of the rim. 5 minutes left to go, 45-28. They'll call a foul.
And that's great hustle by Unruh. Cleaning up that loose ball and almost laying it back up. Giving the Wildcats another opportunity to score. Great hustle out there.
Deep three ball from under, and she will score.
Two times, just making a lot of mistakes and silly turnovers late in the fourth. A lot of energy's gone. No momentum holding them up. Everything has just gone the Wildcats' way for the girls tonight.
Patrick, excuse me, Kanika will drive through. Both Patricks are on the bench right now. Oddly enough, like I said earlier, Ashton Patrick hasn't played. Harper Ryerson isn't suited up. Fraze puts up a spinning layup.
Wildcats will get some subs in with 3:30 left. Just playing out garbage time. Moundridge had a lot more energy to start out, which is one of the reasons they'll walk away with this one. Seen great things from both teams tonight. The Wildcats just did a better job commanding the floor.
Nice. Hecox, top of the key. Backs out, set up the offense. 3 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Moundridge on their way to a nice win against a pretty good team. He's lobbing it up to Hecox. Hecox thinking, ripping as Parsons closely on her. As that one is stolen away by Fraze. As over, here is Patrick down to Anu, drives around, puts one up, and that one is just off, crossing into a minute on the board. Patrick crosses over looking for Hecox and 111 on the board, sorry. .109 left to go, 48 to 30. Time winding down here is crossing into less than a minute as Patrick to Hecox, and they will foul. Patrick dices up top, and Inman still trying to have a little fight in him, left down by 18. It's 45 seconds left. As Conklin evading the defenders, will find Patrick, 48-30, 30 seconds left.
Patrick's first won't go. She got one more. She go 0 for 2 at the line. 25 seconds winding down.
And is down to Harris. Harris drives inside right over Unruh, and she puts it in. And she has herself a nice spot there. Time winding down, and that'll do it. 48-32 will be your final here tonight. What a finish here, and what a game from the Cats. This is a statement game to take charge, show them what you're made of, and it was a great win for them overall.
Winter 2025 Homecoming Celebration. Tonight's ceremony will be emceed by Mayfair royalty Henry Peacox and Avery Strong. Henry is the son of Shane and Hillary Peacox. He has participated in football, basketball, track, and FCA for 4 years, band and Scholars Bowl for 3 years, Moundridge Honor Society for 2 years, and Stuco for 1 year. He plans to attend Fort Hays State University in the fall and major in education and coaching. Henry wants to advise all our underclassmen to make the most of every single moment because 4 years can go by in the blink of an eye. And the quote that sums up his life is, "Don't take life too seriously, because you'll never get out of it alive." By all recover, Mayfair King Henry Peacox. Avery is the daughter of Matt and Michelle Shaw. She has been a member of our volleyball teams and track teams for 4 years, art and FCA for 4 years, and Stuco for 1 year. Her future plans include attending Fort Hays in the fall. She advises the underclassmen, create friends that want the best for you. Who you surround yourself with reflects who you become. And she has lived her life by Psalm 119:76. Let your steadfast love comfort me. Mayfair Queen, Avery Strong.
Good evening, community members, alumni, and friends. We want to welcome everyone to the 2025 Moundridge High School Worship Homecoming Ceremony. Tonight's theme for this evening is Peek Out, and the song the candidates are walking out to is I'm Going to Love You by Cody Johnson. Please direct your attention to the south end of the basketball court as we introduce our class attendants chosen by our religious staff based on qualities of work ethic, integrity, and character, and homecoming candidates selected by our MHS student body.
Our freshman representatives are keeping yourself signs of education. And Ashley Patrick, daughter of Dale and Aaron. He is a member of our first squad, and Ashley participated in basketball and cheer.
Our first queen candidate this evening is Caroline Isabel. Caroline is the daughter of Bobby and Amy Isabel. Caroline has participated in basketball and volleyball for 4 years, SCA and SCCLA for 3 years, art and HOA leadership for 2 years, and choir and school musical for senior year. Caroline's future plans to attend KU in the fall to study nursing, and she plans to graduate with a BSN in May of 2029 to be a pediatric oncology nurse. The advice that she would give to underclassmen is find people who fill your cup in the most positive ways and make you a better person daily. Hold on to those people, they are one of the biggest blessings in your life. And the quote that sums up Caroline's life is, if you cling to your life, you'll lose it. If you give up your life for me, you will find it. Matthew and Brady. Our first team candidate, Caroline Isabel.
Tonight by Reed. Reed is the son of Shelby and Mason. Reed has participated in cross-country, basketball, track, FCA, and band all 4 years of high school. In addition to these activities, he participated in FFA, Stuco, and Scholars Bowl for 1 year. Reed's post-secondary plans are to attend Fort Hays University in the fall. He wants all of our drawbacks to know that key to success is to get going. Words that sum up Reed's life is John 13:7. Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." Our first key candidate, Reed Hibbert.
Our sophomore attendants are Brady Casey, son of Brandon and Cody Casey, and Ashley Straw, daughter of Bruce and Kelly Straw. Brady and Ashley are members of our high school band program.
Our second candidate is Nicole. Nicole is the daughter of Ben also participated in SCCLA, Stuttgart, and art for 4 years, has been a part of our cheer squad for 3 years, and a member of our Moundridge Honor Society for 2 years. Nicole's future plans are to attend Fort Lee State University and major in hospitality and tourism management. Nicole's advice for her classmate is to, if you can survive the wall class, you'll do okay. And if you can survive two at the same time, you'll do great. A quote that sums up Nicole's life is, success seems to be connected to action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. On our closing. Our second team candidate, Nicole Feldman.
Nicole is escorted by our second team candidate, Bear Mountain. Bear is the son of Courtney and Crystal Mountain. Bear has been a member of our football, basketball, and track teams for all 4 years and FCA for the last 2 years.
Welcome back here on Moundridge Sports Network. As the Inman Tootsons are coming inside here to play some Moundridge basketball. Rivalry game, packed house for homecoming. As Moundridge is 17-0 riding hot, and Inman 3-12 looking to get back on track before sub-state starts. I think Inman, their keys to win, they'd probably dominate the glass offensively, get as many second chance points as you can. And I think another offensive thing Inman could do well is take disciplined shots and force Moundridge to turn the ball over. Pressure Moundridge, take their momentum away. That's how you should win this ball game tonight. As we welcome you to the den here on Moundridge Sports Network. Your starters for Inman, number 1, Crew Harris, number 3, Caleb Bigler, number 5, Malachi Brunk, number 10, Tyler Jarrett, and number 25, Cooper Weeds. And your starters for the Cats, number 2, Kaiser Knitz, number 10, Heath Churchill, number 11, Henry Hecox, number 14, Zach Dixon, and number 15, Bear Mottlemog. Inman looking to get back on track again, as they have struggled this season with the wins against Minneapolis, CCA, and Marion. As Moundridge, their keys to win is going to be execute their plays, play their ball, and I would say get ahead in transition, as they can really take a hold of the game if they just get ahead. Transition points are huge. Getting things kicked off here. Moundridge looking to take care of a business. It's a little bit of an inferior team. Moundridge will travel next week to Remington and have a home game against Hutch Trinity before they round out their regular season and take it into playoffs here. Both teams are set up to have a first round in Moundridge, and as you know, Moundridge is hosting Sub-State, so a lot of basketball coming to Moundridge in a couple weeks. Knitz will win the tip-off from Mottlemog, and here we go. Churchill now on the wing, lobbing it up to Hecox. He waits, he fires, and he scores. Henry Hecox had 11 points last Tuesday against El Saline.
That's a great patient bucket on that last possession by Hecox.
Weens has this one right back down. Here's Inman, and that basket is good there from number 10, Tyler Jarrett. He's on the board with 2. Hecox inside to Knitz. Knitz lobs it up to Dixon. He puts one up, and a big block from Jarrett before they call that a foul. Game starting a little bit later than normal due to some homecoming festivities. As Dixon will go to the line for 2. This season shooting 11 for 14 from free throw, and a pretty talented free throw shooter as he buries his first.
as Harris will bring up the ball and fires inside to Bigler. As Weens now down low, puts one up over Dixon and will score as he rattles that one through. Cooper Weens on the board with 2. Knitz bringing the ball down now over to Hecox. Lobs it up to Modomog. He runs and gets it. He brings it back out and finds Hecox. And inside Dixon to Knitz. He lobs one up. That one is off. Rebounded by Harris. .6:30 left to go in the first. As Knitz lobs that one up, and it'll go to the line for 2.
That's a great composed basket by Knitz in transition there. Getting the steal and finishing. Getting a great play. Potential what a way to get on the board, too. His first pass.
Knitz to the line here. Struggles from free throw a little bit as he's 4 for 12 this season, and that one is off. Rebounded by Dixon. He brings through to Modomog. Thinks about a deep 3. Gets Siler to bite. And inside now Modomog to Churchill, who drives through and finds Hecox. Hecox down to Modomog for a deep 3 ball. And that one, he gets it! Off of the bounce, Modomog connects. And Harris will try a 3 of his own, and that one is off. Rebounded by Seidel. Back to Harris. That's a deep 3 from Seidel, and that one is off. Rebounded by Churchill. Churchill to Modomog. Modomog will lay it up and will not get the bounce he wanted. Rebounded by Dixon. He puts one up, fades away, and scores. Great physical play there from Dixon.
The Wildcats are making a great start to their ball game. 11-4, going on a run.
And draws the foul on that and gets the N1 as Cooper Weens. Dixon with 14 points, 4 points tonight, excuse me. As Weens will go to the line and will not bury that one home. So this is the 3-point play opportunity. 11-6 is your score. 5:17 left to go in the first. Hecox dances around. Will find Churchill. Churchill to Dixon. Finds Knitz, who drives through the baseline, and then we'll call a foul on Crew Harris.
The Wildcats did a great job of creating their own energy early on. Up 5 points the first quarter. Great runs. Okay. Did everything they want in transition, and cleaning the boards is also going to be key, which they've done well.
Hecox now, on top of the key, as he jabs right and fires down into Knitz up on the wing and lobs it up to Schmidt, and will find Knitz for a rebound. Back out to Hecox, and Hecox wants to skip past the Modomog, will find it. Modomog thinks about a 3. It's Seidel to bite on it and skip pass down to Knitz, who tries a 3 ball, and it's good! Kaiser Knitz was shooting 3 for 18 coming into the night and burying that 3 ball, 14-6.
And that's great to see that Knitz is finding his rhythm out there. Coming out, not the most dominant 3-point shooter, but he shows out against Inman early on. 14-6 so far. That's a lot of action.
As welcome back, 4:32, 14-6 as Inman staying with them, but Moundridge starting to put down their foot on the pedal as Harris has this one. Skip pass down to Seidel, who lobs up, gets it down to, this one is Friesen, and he will go up and get the foul. That's number 15, Cooper Weems.
Foul charge for 5, late to Schmidt for his first and second team foul. Cooper Weems is at the line shooter.
And Weems will go 1 for 2 from the line. 7-point ball game here as Seacox trots down the court, finds Modelmog, takes a deep 3-ball from the spike line, and that one is just off. Rebounded by Churchill, and he lobs it back up.
You know, the Wildcats have got so much freedom offensively. It feels like he's trying stuff out there now.
Inside here's Creighton Friesen. Will find a cutting Seidel and a big block by Churchill, and they will call that a block. As Karsten Seidel will go to the line for 2. He's scoreless tonight. As checking in will be number 3, Landon Bigler. And coming out will be Cooper Weems. Knitz will find Churchill. Churchill back to Modelmog, and they're running this dribble drive offense. They lob it up to Churchill, and Knitz will throw a bad lob there. As almost made it. 16-7. 3:24 left to go in the first. Harris bends around, closely guarded by Knitz, who lobs that one up is Landon Bigler, and he finally gets one to go.
Cooper Weems is going to be the hot option for Inman tonight. He's scoring everything off the glass.
And Cox will lay that one up. So 20. And stolen by Schmidt. Schmidt will cut through, push his way out, and a big block by Bigler. And that will be Inman ball.
The Cats are doing a great job getting those buckets in transition and playing close cut defense as they give them those skills that they want. So they're doing everything right. And, you know, talking about it in practice, they just need to come out and just be themselves. You know, play basketball the way they do.
It's Barry, who had the hot hand from 3 in the first half. They're going to have to do something from the outside now. It's Page off balance. Puts it up. Impossible. How did he do that?
Harris now up top.
Ties the game with 4.7. To go length of the court with Archie Diacono. 3 seconds at midcourt. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the champion.
Inside here is Bigler. He finds Brunk. And lays it up.
You know, Inman just keeps working those easy layups. They're going to get the score closer down to what they need to try and swing the ball game back to them.
Knitz inside, Burns baseline, finds Adolph, pump fakes and drives in, puts a floater up, and will go to the line for 2. Adolph 4 for 9 this season, that's 44%.
You know, Adolph is a high IQ player. knows when to drive. He knows when to shoot it. He makes all the right moves when he's in the game, and there's a lot of positive outcomes.
And Adolph will shoot, and that one will rattle in. 19-11. As Harris grinding this one out, closely guarded by Knitz. He will find Martisco. Martisco now to Bigler. And Harris now has it, crosses over. Back around, skip pass to Martisco. Martisco to Weens, and Adolph will force a jump ball. Fighting through is Bigler, and that one is off. Rebounded by Knitz, who's running in traffic now. Will skip over to Adolph. Adolph to Heatcox. Heatcox's three ball is just off and almost rebounded by Modemog there. 56 seconds left to go in the first.
The Wildcats only have 8 points, so it's not unclosable for the Teutons.
Long three ball here from Harris, and that's off. 36 seconds remain in the first. Modemog thinking about it. Gets a screen from Schmidt, who backs off. And lobs up to him, and down here to Adolph. He strikes a three-pointer, and it's good. Couple Adolph with a big-time free ball.
You know, I was saying earlier, Adolph is a high IQ player, so he does know when to shoot it, and that was one of his moments.
22-11, 12 seconds left as Seidel, closely guarded by Heatcox, will step through to Harris. Harris now back around. Will turn it over. Moundridge ball here with 2.4 seconds left, so potential momentum-changing shot.
Inman really needs to get their game together. They're just making too many mistakes, and they just got to stay calm and stick to their game plan.
As Modemog will throw up a half quarter. And he got it! There, Modemog from half court. Sitting the Cats into a frenzy heading into the second quarter. He's coming back on in the second quarter, followed up by Modemog's deep triple. As he cocks to Dixon, he gets Weens to bite as he's a little in trouble here, and he will get the foul drawn as Weens will pick up his first.
Dixon showing great patience in the corner.
Heatcox to Churchill. That's intercepted by Harris as he will come down and almost get blocked by Hecox as Harris is on the board. Now Modomog tries it again, and he will swirl the cylinder and in 28-13 Modomog. Big time shot again. That one's going to be stolen away by Hecox before brought back into possession by Bigler. Harris now. .646 on the clock. 28-13, and Modomog will steal that one. Shifting back around at the elbow, in trouble, finds Knitz. Knitz will put up a floater and will go to the line for two.
The Wildcats are showing good composure. Knitz knowing when to drive and good job baiting that foul. So good job there. So go for two at the line. Really emphasizing the work that he's put in with his free throws throughout the season. Talking to Knitz before the game. One thing he had to say about tonight's matchup was, we're just here to play basketball. And that's the moral of the story. Everyone's out there just having fun. So Knitz with the rebound.
Modomog drives in, puts one up, and that's off. One of the foul. Here comes Harris, who finds Bigler. Brunk. A foul.
Teutons will get some replacements going. They'll look to inbound the ball. He's blocked by Modomog.
It's back inside here for Harris, and that one is off. As Harris up top. And a long three here from Seidel, and he gets it to go. Carson Seidel on the board with three. 5:23 left to go in the second, 28-16. Knitz up top, crosses over, will find Churchill to Dixon now. He power dribbles, wants to put one up. Will put a left-handed finish up, and he gets it to go. Zach Dixon having himself quite the last couple games. As he's going to steal this one, take this coast to coast. Stops inside, stripped away by Williams, but retains possession. Modomog with the top of the key. Big men can move too.
Yeah, Dixon has had himself a game so far.
As Modomog to Hecox. Hecox to Churchill. Churchill's three ball is good. Churchill for three. Churchill was 2 for 17 coming into tonight. Now he is 3 for 18. That's 16%, so he's slowly crawling back.
Yeah, both of the three-point shooters that we've seen that kind of struggle in past games have gotten one tonight, so props for them. Churchill finding his rhythm. Now all he needs is a dunk to get the stat line he wants. Been some big shots tonight from the Wildcats. Lots of threes and Model Mod's crazy half-court heave that we can talk about later. But this is what Knitz has been working on in practice, and it shows on the court. Anything could happen, so don't go anywhere. Still got 2 whole quarters left and half of this one, so stick around and make sure you're watching.
Harris will walk it up, 33-16. His wings will fly up there, and that one is just off, rebounded by Churchill, who gets swarmed inside by Seidel and Wings as Knitz has this one. Falls down baseline, and a foul will be called. 33-16, 4:23 left to go.
And the Wildcats are doing a great job on offense. They're getting everything that they could ask for. You know, they drive, get a good take, and it's either a foul or a 2-point bucket.
Backhawks will lay that in for 2.
At the next possession, Schmidt and Adolph will check back in. The 3-pointer's just off from Inman. Dixon gets big and lays it in, showing his pro touch. 37-16 ball game. Wildcats are just dominating the court tonight.
As Harris inside to Weems. Weems now to Brunk, and Brunk will do a trip around the world. Seidel takes a stop and pop triple, and that's off, rebounded by Knitz. 0 for 4 from 3 tonight is Seidel, and passes up. Modelmog thinking about it. Takes a step back, puts up a 3-ball, and it's good. There, Modelmog 40-16 now. With 3:10.
The Cats are just cooking on offense. They're getting everything they could ask for. And after that 3 from Modelmog will send number 4 Lutz into the game along with Schmidt and Adolph at the next dead ball.
As that will be a travel on Inman, and in comes Lutz, Schmidt, and Adolph. And out comes Modelmog, Churchill, and Dixon.
Teutons are having a rough time finding their rhythm tonight.
As Hecox now finds Adolph in the corner. Back around here to Schmidt, and Schmidt to Lutz. Lutz again, kind of a guy who comes in these situations here before the break, give the starters a break, or foul trouble as Adolph lays that one in for 2. As Harris will lay that one up, and it's off, rebounded by Weens, and he puts that one in. 42-18 now, as Weens has 7 tonight. As Hecox tries a 3-ball, rebounded by Lutz. Lutz has this one, the top of the key, down to Knitz. Lutz tries it in the corner, thinks about it, finds a skip pass down to Adolph, he fires. That one is just off, rebounded by Schmidt. Great offensive possessions here for the Cats. Rebounded by Knitz again, and he stat pads a little bit there.
You know, Knitz does do a good job of cleaning up his own mistakes, and that's one of them right there.
Seidel finds Wings, and Hecox gets the rebound and steps out. Feeds to the ref that he was shoved, but doesn't get it. 1:16 left to go. Brunk inside. Scoots over, draws the double team. Here is Seidel. Brunk retains it and will travel.
Got a minute 03 until halftime, so scores 48-18. Wildcats are just cooking the court on offense.
.103 in the second as Adolph takes this from Hecox as Churchill now right back to him. Lutz now has it in the wing. Moving the ball well here. Schmidt spins around, runs into a wall. Back down to him. To Lutz now. 43 seconds left. Churchill inside, stripped away. He will take this one right back, and he will call a foul on number 3, Landon Bigler.
You know, that's not what you want to see from an Inman perspective. Giving them another chance to score on offense when they're up so much is just not what you need when you're rooting for the orange and black team.
Curling around is Lutz, and he finds Adolph. 17 seconds left as they're going to set up the last play here as Hecox thinks about it in the corner. Finds Adolph inside, gives it to Lutz. Lutz takes a 3-ball. Doesn't get the bounce he needs. 5 seconds left now. 44-18, drives inside. This one's stripped away by Hecox. He throws one up. Doesn't get it. 44-18 will do it, and heading into the break, Cats up considerably. We'll be back.
As we welcome you back to third quarter action, 44-18. Moundridge has been dominating the floor all night long and has shown within the score. Wildcats are looking to advance to a perfect season of 18-0 after the matchup tonight. See, we got a free throw shooter, Malachi Brunk, looking for his second to fall. The other one will be no good. Monomod will come away with the rebound. And Knitz will command the floor. So starters will be back in, and we just had a great game so far. And, I was talking to Schmidt, Leighton Schmidt, number 5, before the game, and one thing he had to say was they're lucky Finn Burge isn't playing tonight, or it would have been bad for him. But I think they got the outcome they wanted either way. As Hetox's missed free throw will be rebounded by himself, handed off to Dixon to get up and off the glass for the layup. 46-18. Yeah, that's what Leighton Schmidt had to say in regards to the matchup against the Inman Teutons. Wildcats playing close cut. Malachi throws it into Dixon. Knitz looking to pitch it up, doesn't have anything available. Over the top to Churchill, right back to Churchill. Monomod tries to shake and bake for a 3. He'll think about it, won't let it fly. Over the top to Churchill. Dixon at the free throw. And Jesse Lutz is not in the game yet, so that'll be called out of bounds and going Inman's way. Passing it to the wrong player. One reason the Wildcats came out on top tonight is their work ethic. They know when to anchor down and make good plays. And that's blocked by Knitz. Oh my goodness. A major block by him. And another one by Knitz. Called for a foul. A little too aggressive on the block. Knitz trying to earn his DPOYK. Jarrett's first free throw will be all cords. Jarrett's second. Won't go. Oh my goodness, almost tipped back in by Dixon. A little bit of a mess up there, but it's all good. He talks to Knitz, sends it to Churchill in the corner. Motioning through the offense. Monomod shakes him. Thought about the shot, but gives it into Dixon at the short corner. Monomod, big 3. It's all good. Huge 3 from Monomod to send them up 30. Wildcats being unstoppable on offense tonight. Brunk sends it over to Harris. Harris tries to drive in over the top, back out to Brunk. And Churchill is called for a foul, and he's questioning the call. Now, I will say it has been a well-officiated game so far, but you start getting frustrated at those refs, and could get called for a technical. So Churchill will get subbed out for Adolph, probably the next dead ball. Churchill will plead his case to the ref, but they're not going to return the call, so there's no point in doing that. Brunch sinks his first shot. He's got one more. Second one doesn't go out of 3. He's got one more because there was a foul at the three-point line. Brunk an opportunity. And he'll go 1 for 3 in that possession. Hetox comes away with the rebound. To Knitz. Feeds it into Hetox. Hetox out to Monomod. Monomod, corner 3. Aha. Hard off the iron. Just couldn't get the fall. That's tipped away and rebounded by Harris. Harris pitches it up to Knitz. Knitz behind the back save to Monomod. Oh, and it'll have to be let go. Called Inman's way. Great hustle by the Cats trying to stop the transition breakdown. And a huge shout out to Jessica Schmidt and our Booster Club for making the vinyl poster that we have in front of our desk available. If you're here in person, you can see that's a new thing that we started. And it's pretty cool, so shout out to them for making that possible. It wouldn't have come to be without them. Big shout out there. He touched too hard, and that's right into Ike's hands. Almost out the door. You know, one thing the Cats did really well is just they came out strong and fast, and they got the score up just the way they wanted. That's how they like to start games. They just go on a run early on, and it's just barbecue chicken from there. Harris will slowly walk down the court. Inman just getting some flustered looks, not what they want. Harris tries to shake and bake. And that's intercepted by Hetox. He'll push the floor up and over to Adolph. Adolph for the 3-ball. Bang! Bang! A huge shot from Adolph, giving him his 3-point. 52-20 is your score after the big 3-ball from Sir Keppel Adolph himself. Student section getting rowdy. High pickup move, just hard off, couldn't get it to go from Cedel. You know, the best thing Inman can do is save their matchup tonight, is just play to their best ability, stay calm and composed, and just have fun. That's the moral of the story out there. So Inman just needs to take this as a learning opportunity and just know what they need to do for next time. Ween's first free throw. It'll fall. Give him the 3-point play off the and one. Mod bringing it down. Knit's there to command the offense. Leading his troops. Knit's to Adolph. Back to him. He talks screen, letting Knit's in. Mod gets the ball now at the right wing. Shakes him off. Mod to Knit's. Knit's thought about it. Bounce pass into Mod. Wide open look. Off of the window. Mod finding a way to stay hot. He's got 17 in the two-time matchup, and that's tipped away. Back out to Harris. He comes away with it. Harris goes up, and that's blocked by Knitz. My goodness. Knitz showing his defense capabilities. Almost stolen away by Adolph, and it is. He saves it. Adolph goes up for the layup, and it just falls out. And it'll be on the floor. Adolph with an amazing steal. Lutz will take a stand on the court and take Hetox out of the game. He's done his part to get the score up. Knitz looks for Modomod. Modomod who did it. Thought about it. Modomod just toying with his defender at this point. Adolph gets the ball. Looking for the open man. And, you know, one reason Wildcats are going to come out with the win tonight is just because they're disciplined and they make all the right choices. And they play like any other game. They're not taking anybody lightly anymore as Sub-State comes up, and they want to go and pursue their third ring in this 3-year span. A little shake by Schmidt. And Lutz makes the right play of letting it go, and it'll stay Wildcats ball. Modomodo get it back, and he'll have a patient look off of the window. Rising up on the square. Modomod trying to find his matchup. He does. A short 3 from Brunk. Just can't fall. Modomod trying to get his man off him. He does. Right in the little 94 feet badge. Lutz will get the ball now. Hand off to Adolph. Adolph finds a way in the paint. Out to LT. LT goes up and over and almost hits the and one. Wildcats having a great time out there tonight. Now, if you are an MHS student, remember homecoming is 15 minutes after the varsity boys matchup, so make sure you are in attendance. And Monomod being the leading scorer of the Cats tonight. He's got 19. Tyler Jarrett, number 10, will take his free throws. And we are in double bonus for the Inman Teutons. You know, we're hoping to see the rest of the bench get in, let them get some playing time. But remember, tonight's not about the rivalry. It's about a stand against cancer, and we know cancer sucks, and that's why everyone's wearing pink T-shirts for their warm-up. So thank you to everybody who is here and donated. We really appreciate that. It all helps. Mono Mod's little layup is off. So yeah, thank you to everyone who gave money to a good cause tonight. And just like that, Inman will call a timeout. Oh, no, they won't. That's my bad. My bad. They did not call a timeout. Just getting some subs. Inman's going to have to be creative on their offense to get some good looks because Adolph would get called for the foul there. Jarrett at the line again, living off free throws. Two makes from Jarrett would be good. 56-26 is your score at the moment. We'll fix that on the screen for you guys. We're about to get into some fourth quarter action here shortly. A minute 05 left in the third, and if you can hear that overlay from the student section on the mic, I'm sorry, but they are getting rowdy over there. Then Hartog rebound. Finds Knitz to Hecox. Hecox to Knitz, short corner. A foul on Knitz will get them at the line. Knitz trying to find Lutz. Uses the Hecox instead, and he'll get a hard foul on him under the bucket. Keith Cox will get his first one to go at the line. 57-26 so far. 36 seconds winding down our third period of play. And Keith Cox will make both at the line. Brunt taking the ball down. The Teutons just need to get some good looks and get some reps in at this point. And there will be a timeout from Inman there. We'll catch you on the flip side. "11 seconds, winding down. Do not listen to the students touching their run. There's 5 seconds now. Inman looking for a last second look. 2, 1. Harris has to throw something up, and they don't get it off, and it was blocked by Adolph anyways. 58-26 going into the fourth. Wildcats just have an outstanding game so far. Not much to say about it. It's pretty much the same story last time they played them in the preseason tournament. Wildcats just came out and dominated against the Teutons tonight. So one more period of play, and we will catch you then. It picks up to him. He'll go for the jam, and he'll settle for the layup on the transition bucket. 60-26. Mata with another steal. He's trying to spin off his defender. Heacox now at the wing, gives it to Dixon. Dixon getting big in the paint. He'll go up and over, and he'll settle. Getting the good basket for himself. Dixon's got 12 on the night. Having a great game out there. Inman's just kind of in shambles right now. They don't have any good looks they need to get to. They need to really just recollect themselves and start getting those reps in, because There is no coming back with this much time left and the amount of point deficit. So with that being said, the Wildcats will advance on a perfect season, 18-0. Had a great game for themselves. Everyone did their part. That's why they came out on top. Heath Churchill on a breakaway. He might go up for it. He'll jam it down. Heath Churchill throwing it down. Talking big dog in the gym. Heath Churchill throws it down in the fourth. What a transition bucket from the guy. What an offensive possession on that breakaway. Sending the score now to 54-26. We'll keep you guys up to date best we can on the scoreboard. And now in crunch time, the subs will come in. No more starters will play. Fan favorite Reed Graber, number 3, will check in along with Josh Kane and Lane Durst, number 20 and 23. Coming off of a huge possession from Heath Churchill. Student section still loud as ever. And just too many mistakes from Inman. Sending them away. We did some replacements more. Lutz will take Knitz after his astonishing game of 7 points. But now nobody who is on the floor for the Wildcats has scored. So that's going to need to change if they're going to get some points here. Graber has it. Over to Durst, finds Lutz. Lutz to Josh Kane. Number 23 in the short corner. Finds Graber. Graber thought about the pull-up. Durst shaking his man off. Almost fumbled away and lost. Lutz to Durst. Wildcats being patient with their possession. Trying to waste as much time as possible. And that should stay, but it won't. It'll go Inman's way. Giving them, hopefully Inman will break 30 on the night. Yeah, huge shout out before we end it out tonight. Everyone involved in the broadcast, every Stuco person who helped set up the dance tonight, is everyone who's here to make these events possible. We really did you a big thank you. Get back to it now. Durst will get a grab and he'll shake it away to Kane. Kane will look to pitch it up, but he won't. Graber now at the corner is pushed. Now be a blocking foul on number 13, Sebastian Martinez for the Inman Teutons. Clock winding down now because we are up 35. According to Keisha rules. Lutz looking for a good possession for his team. Handing it off to Durst. Bounce pass off of Lutz's foot will be a kicked ball staying down on the Teutons' way. Looking to inbound, Jarrett throws it over the top. Tipped away by Durst, it'll be recovered. Then Hartog plays good defense. Durst will come away with the board. Lutz will look to pitch it up, but he's not there. Lutz's pass almost tipped out of bounds, and it is fumbled by Durst. Then Hartog getting big off the glass. Stars will go crazy. Durst block. Intimidates his defender and it'll rattle out. Kane plays patiently. Graber looking for a shot. Graber getting pressured. That'll be a reaching foul finally called. 117 winding out. 66-26 is your score so far. Inman just in a drought. Did not play their game tonight and just got outplayed. Adolph now. Looks to Kane. Kane and Garnett. At the corner. Just hard off. Godwin couldn't get it. Nicknamed KG. A pro step. Just fumbles out and it will go the Wildcats' way. 26-66. I'm pretty sure the Cats will hold it here. 27 seconds winding down. Great matchup tonight. Ferocious competition on both sides of the ball, but the Wildcats just outplayed and outscored the Inman Teutons, so that's why they'll walk away with it. Inman's got an opportunity to send some away, and that'll be a jump ball. 8 seconds, rounding everything out. 66-26 will be your final score. Thank you all for watching and attending the game. Love all the support, and we will catch you next week against Trinity Celtics. See y'all later. Joe Azarito, good night.